Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friends with me, Alan. Here we are again, another new week, another new video. I'm getting so excited because I've been sitting here, I've got a bit of spare time on my hands today. I thought, let's tackle a list. Let's do a special list because I know I've done lots of lists in the past. I've done best 12-year-olds, I've done best 15-year-olds, I've done best whiskies of the year. I think you quite like the list, so I've come up with another list today because it's pure and simply because I have a bit of time. I've got so much whiskey in front of me, guys. If you could see, I know you can see a bit behind me, but there's so much in front of me. So hopefully I'm going to share some of these with you. I looked at 2022, what I'm buying this year. I'm buying so much more whiskey different to I bought in previous years. So I thought it's time that I shared these with you. Some of the distilleries, yes, I've bought them before. Some of the distilleries, yeah, I bought new whiskies this time than I bought last time. So this list is purely going to be whiskies that most people should have on their shelves in 2022. I'm not going to say everyone because some of them are going to be cask strength, some of them are going to be new whiskies, some of them are going to be at lower ABVs and stuff like that. So this is just a generalised video. If you like just watching what's around in 2022, this is certainly worth watching. I'm going to dive in, not going to mess around. I do have one in my glass here I'm going to share with you at the end. So if you want to hang fire and find out what I've chosen out of all these that I've got in my glass, that'd be wonderful. So let's dive in. Where are we going to head? Let's head in Speyside. So Speyside, I may as well kick in. I may as well get the Glenallachie out of the way. I know I've done a lot of Glenallachie, but I've bought a lot of Glenallachie. There's a lot of Glenallachie out there, and it's fantastic stuff. I could easily have, this whole video could just be 10 different Glenallachies, but I'm going to start off with one that really deserves to be here. This is the 12-year-old Glenallachie. It's been around, it's changed a little bit over the years. It's got a little bit darker. As you can see, look how dark that is. That's beautifully, beautifully dark. I think the previous ones were a little bit lighter. I think Billy's done a wee bit of work on the casks. It's getting a little bit darker. Everything I think at Glenallachie is getting that little bit darker. Even the 15's getting darker. So let's do the 12. The 12 is so much. It's so honeyed. It's so raisined. It's chocolate. So much chocolate. Is it a sherry bomb? I don't think it's quite a sherry bomb, but if you're a sherry lover, then this will be right up your street. Doesn't matter if you're getting into whiskey or you're an established whiskey head, you're gonna love this Glenallachie 12. Look at that bad boy. Absolutely beautiful. If I remember back, guys, it's mocha, it's raisins, it's chocolate, and there's a big lashing of honey. So absolutely beautiful. So, and this retails round about it's gone up a little bit now, and I think it's just one of these things we have to get used to. It's just it's round about the £40 mark. I've picked up a wee bit cheaper in the past, but I think if you get into it now, it's going to be around about that kind of £40 mark bracket. If you pick up any cheaper, then happy days. Okay, Glenallachie again. Let's get these out of the way. It has to be here, guys. It was Whiskey of the Year last year. Not this particular bottle, but the batch 6 was. Batch 5 became very close. I don't know how batch 5 never got Whiskey of the year before, but let's pop that back in there. This one, the difference with this one, folks, this is cask strength whiskey. So we're onto the cask strengths now. This is batch 7, 56.8. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Dark colour. Sherry. This, for me, guys, is a sherry bomb. Again, but it's raisins, it's honey, it's dark chocolate. It's that Oloroso. Beautiful honey in there. A little bit of tropical in there, a little bit, but it's mostly chocolate and raisin and coffee. But absolutely wonderful. 56.8, so it's typical cask strength. Both the Glenallachies, you know, as their usual, are non-chill filtered, natural colour. Tick, 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 they tick all the boxes. And that's that one. Let me get rid of that. I think this, again, I'd thought of putting it in, but it got a little bit difficult to get. Batch 4 is always impossible. 5 became tough. 6 was tough. 7, for some reason, I think I bumped into Billy at the Glasgow Whisky Festival. He said there'd be lots of this around. I have done a check today at filming point when I filmed this. You still can buy this, so it's not difficult to get hold of. So yeah, that's the batch 10. Sorry, the cash strength Glenallachie 10 batch 7. Just while we're on, last one on Glenallachie, guys. I've just picked this up. I've not tried it yet, so this is a shout out to you guys in the community. If you've tried the batch 8 Glenallachie, I've picked up a couple of bottles. Have I done the right thing? I've not tried it. I've not tried the sample. I've not had the sip of it. I've done nothing. I just picked it up on the fact that I've bought everything else at Glenallachie. So look how dark that is for an 8-year-old. Absolutely incredible. Again, it's coming in at 46% ABV, non-chill filtered, natural colour. Guys, if you've opened it, if you've tried it, let me know. Have I made a mistake? And should this be on the shelf? You'd be pleased to know that's Glenallachie gone for this video. No more Glenallachie. Well, I don't think there is anyway, but at the minute, this might be one. But I'm not too sure if... I think we're done with Glenallachie. Speyside, we're going to stick on Speyside. I've got a couple of other Speysides that deserve to be mentioned. I'm going to dive into this one here, which is Glenfarclas. So the Glenfarclas 12, if you've followed the channel, this is aimed at everyone. So if you're a newbie, if you're an established malt head, then you're going to love this Glenfarclas 12. This is what Alan, the whiskey friend, calls it as the dangerous dram. Yes, it's 43% ABV, but it's done on a gas-fired still, guys. So you would never ever know this was 43% ABV. It tastes like it's 46, but yes, it is 43. It's the heart of Speyside. It's Glenfarclas. Yes, there's other Glenfarclases out there, the 105, the 15 at 46% ABV, you've got the 21, you've got the 25, you've got all sorts. There's masses and masses of Glenfarclas, but purely for this list is just to be on everyone's shelves. The 12 should be there. Some of the others probably are going to be there. Just to let you know, guys, that was an unopened bottle, but just to let you know, I do have, again, I have the 12 sitting here, sitting pretty. The good thing for me, guys, I never opened this with a group of lads. I never took it on a fishing trip or a camping trip. If I'd have taken this on one of those trips, it'd be dead. That cork would have came off and it never gone back on. Hence the dangerous dram, right? So that's Glenfarclas. Couple other mentions that I think are worthwhile. I've just recently picked up the Craigellachie 13. First time I've tried this, guys. This is going to be on my shelf now for the foreseeable. It's so fruity. It's the fruitiest thing. I thought Glencadam would have been the fruitiest whiskey ever, but this is so fruity. It's so sweet. It's so light. It's so bright. It's so much a summer whiskey. And if you want to get into try something with warm tubs, then this is your thing. Got warm tubs all over it there. Nice little. So the Craigellachie, yes, they do weird numbers. 13, 17, 23 and 31. I think there's some weird ones out there. I've not tried the others. This again I picked up around £50, so it's not going to break the bank, and it has all the ticks all the boxes. 46% age statement, non-coloured, and did it say chill filter? I'm sure it said chill filtered on here. Yeah, it's non-chill filter, so it ticks all the boxes, this one. So the Craigellachie 13 definitely deserves to be on the list. Speyside had something else, didn't I? Yeah, where else was I going to go? Guys, it wouldn't be a list without Ben Romack. As you can probably see down here, I've got a load of Ben Romack. This is the peat smoke contrast that I've just recently picked up. But the Ben Romack 10, the Ben Romack, there's so much. There's the batch strength Ben Romack. This is the secret. This is the best kept secret on Speyside, guys. This is the Springbank of Speyside. If you've not got into Ben Romack, have a look. Check out something. If you buy a bottle of any Ben Romack and you don't like it, give me a call. I'll buy it off you. That's how confident I am you'll like Ben Romack. So Speyside, I think that's... Yes, there's so many more Speyside bottles on there. I can only put so many on the list. So where do we go next? Let's go Islands and Highlands. Yeah, Highlands. Glencadam has got to be on the list. but I've forgot to bring a bottle of Glencadam out, so I've got quite a few at the minute. The Glencadam 10's a must. The Glencadam 13 I've recently picked up, which is absolutely fantastic. The 15 is phenomenal. So much there at Glencadam. Arran Islands, the Arran Sherry Cask. Well, the 10, you could go through these. The Arran 10, phenomenal. Oswald winner, double winner. Again, bourbon casks, honey, vanilla, tropical, all that kind of stuff. Quarter cask is just ramping it up a little bit. It's higher ABV, 56.2. Quarter cask, which makes it a wee bit more active. So yes, phenomenal stuff. Still round about 50-55 pounds for the quarter cask, 35 to 40 for the Arran 10. And then if you want to dive into the sherry, if you're a sherry lover, you have to have a bottle of the Sherry Cask Bodega on here. 55.8 cask strength. Again, circa 50-55 pounds. Phenomenal. I've just found a backup that I forgot that I'd ordered. But yeah, so much at Arran. You PT guys, don't worry, I've not forgotten about you. I'm heading over to Lechig, Isle of Mull. Tobermory Distillery, a bit of Lechig 10, spicy, fruity, smoky, peaty, all that beautiful, and that sweet stuff's in there as well. Again, less than £40, should be on everyone's bar. Wow, I'm whizzing through these, man. I need a drink. What have I got here? Let me take some water first. I'll do a wee water. I'm getting a bit dry and thirsty. Where else am I going? There's so many, guys. Edradour 10, if you want these. There's so many Edradours. You've got peated Edradours, you've got sherried Edradours. This is the unchill filtered range. Edradour 10, look how dark that is. That is almost black like Coca-Cola. Again, 50 to 60 pounds, guys. Non-chill filtered, natural colour. Wow, what can I say? Single cask, absolutely phenomenal stuff. If you want to like a bit of peated, then you might want to tackle the Balakin. If you want a nice, simple, easy going, if you're new to whiskey and you want to tackle Edradour, dive in, guys, and find yourself an Edradour 10. And then if you want to go to the next level, wow, there's so much. You've got the Edradour 12 Caledonia, absolutely wonderful. And then you can tackle the single cask 12-year-olds, the Abisco bottles. Phenomenal stuff at Edradour. This list is just going to be unlimited, guys, because there's so much. I'm buying so much whiskey at the minute. Highland, again, Klein Leash, on offer at the minute. On a retailer, £35. It's a no-brainer. Pick it up, 35 quid. It's Klein Leash. It's fantastic. It's oily, it's waxy, it's what can I say, man? There's so much. Where am I going now? What have I done? So I've done Speyside, Highlands, Islands, Islay. Let's tackle Islay. Oh no, I've got one more. Ardnamurchan, guys. I don't know if you've been on to Ardnamurchan. It's up there. Absolutely fantastic. One of the newest distilleries. The furthest distillery on the west of Scotland. It is a wee bit of trek to get to, but I've picked up a few bottles. I've reviewed a couple of Ardnamurchans. This is only going to get better. They've just released a single cask Ardnamurchan, which I'm currently in a minute trying to get a hold of. But yeah, everything from this has been very impressive. I'm really looking forward to what Ardnamurchan's going to do as he gets a little bit older. But yeah, absolutely wonderful. Another Highland whiskey. Okay, oh, coin's off. Let me pop the coin back on there. Well, I've got, you know what I've got left, guys? I've got Islay left. So let's tackle Islay. Where we go? It wouldn't be Islay if we didn't hit Ardbeg. So the typical, if you want it on your shelf, it's a staple. It's always there. It's reliable. It's never disappointing. It's the Ardbeg 10. Dive straight in. Look at that beautiful green bottle. Ardbeg, non-chill filtered, natural colour, 46% ABV, so it's tick. So that's your introductory to Ardbeg. There's others. I've just recently picked up the Ardbeg 8, which I do believe is going to become a co-release. Hopefully, I've not seen it confirmed yet, but I've heard rumours that this is the committee release, the Ardbeg 8. I was absolutely stunned by this. I was so surprised. I think this would easily give its difference. It's 50.8% ABV. So for me, it was really, really ultimate. I didn't think this was going to be as good as it was, but it is phenomenal stuff. Typical Ardbeg. If you're an Ardbeg fan, then this will definitely be on your shelf. I think this is the reason why I'm thinking it's going to be an 8. There's lots of 8s coming out. The Glenallich's just released an 8. Talisker's got an 8. Lagavulin done an 8. I think this is going to compete with the Lagavulin 8. So yeah, the age statement, I think the 8 is going to become just on everyone's shelves. You're going to get some 8s. So Ardbeg, where are we going to go next? So Boona, well, I've got a Boona 12 down here, but if I'm probably break my neck trying to pick it up. Let's have a look. Typical Boona 12. Sherried. Sometimes smoky, sometimes not. Sometimes you get a wee hint of smoke from time to time. But this is definitely, it is the unpeated Islay. So it's Boona. Real nice. This definitely should be on everyone's bar. 46.3% ABV. Non-chill filtered, natural colour. Tick, all of that stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Just notes on this: it's aromatic, it's floral with hints of dried fruit, subtle, little bit of smoke in the background. On the palate, fruit notes, nutty flavours, sweetness, hint of vanilla, creamed finishes, lingering, beautifully rich and full bodied. So yeah, it ticks all those boxes, guys. So that you can usually pick this up around about the £30 mark. But just to get you to the next level, guys, we're going to stick with Boona. If you like the peated Boona, then you might want to pick up a Boona Habin Moyne, which is now become part of the co-release as well. Again, 46.3% ABV. That's your smoky Boona. I've just recently picked up the cask strength Boona. Wow, there's so much whiskey going on, guys. So, cask strength Boona 12. This one's coming in at, where are we? And this is going to be batches. This is 2021 batch. 55.1% ABV. If you think this is just Boona Habin 12 with the volume turned up, it's not quite that. There's so much more going on. It's powerful, it's punchy, it's earthy, it's got that, it's completely different from the normal everyday Boona Habin 12. So this retails a wee bit more expensive, guys. It's around about the £75 bracket. I have seen it advertised a little bit less, so I don't think, hopefully the price might come back a little bit cheaper next time. But yeah, fantastic. Sticking on Islay, I've just recently came across Kilhoman. I've done my first ever Kilhomans. I've done the Sanag, I've done the Machier Bay, I've done a single cask, small batch, bourbon cask. I've reviewed all of these. I will try and pop links up above. And I've done the Loch Gorm, which is the 100% sherry. So I've tackled a few Kilhomans. Loved it. The pick of those for me, I think, would have been the Sanag, which is this bad boy here. Sanag, 46%. Yes, no age statement on them, but I think I'm pretty sure the rest of it is non-chill filtered, natural colour. I can't find it on here at the minute, but yeah. So the Sanag, beautiful. You like your peated stuff. Sherry again, so it mix of peat and sherry. Wonderful stuff. Rich, bright. It's just typical Islay. Again, it's not going to break the bank. It's around that £45–50 bracket. Is it going to go on your shelf? Let me know if you've got one on your shelf. Are you going to put it on the shelf? Would they be doing I wouldn't be doing an Islay if I didn't hit a Port Charlotte. So, Port Charlotte 10, heavily peated. Beautiful, nice little bottle. Again, this is 50% ABV, non-chill filtered, natural colour, peaty. It's up there. It's with the Ardbeg 10. If you're going to compete bottles against each other, you're probably thinking Ardbeg 10, Lecheg 10, Ardbeg 10, Port Charlotte 10, Lecheg 10. Those are the bottles you compete. Guys, I've whizzed through, I don't know how many bottles I've went through around there. I've probably missed a few behind me, so I had plans to do others. Yes, there's Glendronachs if you're going to stick with Glendronachs. If you want to do your Highlands, your Sherry Bombs, I know there's some crackers out there. I've just recently joined the SMWS. So if you've not tried bottles, and this is probably bottles that you won't have tried unless you've been in the SMWS. Or some of your friends have sent you samples. I've just joined up, so I'm looking forward to picking up some more bottles of that. It's just so much whiskey out there, folks. There's so much going on. But guys, all of these probably should be on your shelves. If you're like me and you just go mad and buy stuff, then yeah, they probably will be. You might want to pick and choose what you think is going to go on your shelves. If you decide you've got to try something, then dive in and let me know in the comments. Have you tried any of these? Have you tried all of them? Are they on your shelves? Are they not on your shelves? But I'm conscious, guys, I've just went over 20 odd minutes with this one. I might have to cut it down a little bit. So that's it. Dive in, let me know. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you want to pick up some coins or some glasses, yes, what's in this one, you're asking? Let me tell you. It wouldn't be a video if I didn't put the old Dangerous Dram in here. So, wee bit of Glenfarclas 12 in here for me, just to finish me off, sign off beautifully, show off my glass, show off my coin. And it's so sweet, it's so floral, it's so bright, it's so fruity. And let's have a wee send this. As always, guys, let's send some good whiskey straight down the hatch, responsibly, of course. Wow. Who said that's only 43% ABV? You would never know, guys. Trust me. Pick up a bottle. If you don't like it, send it to me. That's it for this one, guys. I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. Until the next time, as always, the pleasure is in the sharing. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Until the next one, guys. Bye-bye.